Alright, plug it in. Find y if x equals 5. So you're going to do 3 times 5 plus 2y equals 25. Alright, and then you just solve it like you would normally. So this would be 15 plus 2y equals 25. Alright, so now you're going to solve it the regular way. Okay. Divide. So to do this, divide. Numerator divided by denominator. Okay? That's all you have to do to see as a decimal. Look for a pattern, alright? So, figure number. What is it? Look at the figure numbers and how they work. So, multiply. Multiply by 3. So you're going to do the same thing. If we wanted to find the 85th, multiply by ratio. It is, what, 45 miles in 3 hours. I would do miles over hours equals so we want to do 45 miles in 3 hours. How many can we do in 1? And then you could use this again. Do miles over hours. There's an easier way to do this, but if you're not sure, make a proportion. Put in order from least to greatest. This one. Alright, so put them in order from least to greatest. Now remember that 3 to the third is 3 times 3 times 3. This equals 27. Alright? So, that's how I gave you one. Do the other two like that, okay? So, I'm going to look at this bottom one here. So, how do I do this? I have to move the decimal place as many times as I see here. Right, that's a 9. So, this is going to move 9 times. So, 2.21, and I'm going to put a bunch of zeros. Okay, so, let's count it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, if you count, there's 9 right there. I moved it 9 places. So now I'm going to rewrite it as 2, and rewrite it 2, 2, 1, and just get rid of the decimal point. All these zeros have to go in. That's all of them, right? There's 7 zeros. So this is how you'd write it. I'll move the decimal place 9 places, sorry. So you're going to do the same thing for the other one. Identify the rate of the change. This I showed you already, kind of. How am I getting from here to here? What am I multiplying by? So I'm multiplying by something times what? If an x value repeats, it's not a function. Okay? So if you notice an x value repeating, it's not a function. This is supposed to look like this. 1, 1, 0. So a straight line is 180 degrees. So you're looking to add to 180. Circumference is, this is given, so it's 2 times pi. This means times radius. And area equals pi r squared. So, what does that mean? Pi times r squared. And this, your radius is 4. So plug it in and just multiply. Oh, this one looks like this, I think, right? Let me find it. An equation here. What's that mean? That means this plus what? It's a straight line, so it adds up to something, 180. Okay? There should be angles here. It should be 120, 70, and then I think this one is 50. And then you got to find x. So now that should make it easier. They need to add to 360. The same thing here. Your angles are 35 and 8 to find, and they all add to 180. The sum, have a sum of 180. Alright? So find the missing angle.